10 ways to handle your finances when you get married. Don't let money come between you and your spouse. Here are tips on how both of you can manage your financial well-being and make your money grow. Managing the family finances is one of the most important components of married life. Unfortunately, it can also create conflict. The secret is to have a talk and establish ground rules on how to manage your finances to provide structure for your financial goals. Here are ways to ensure that your financial life will be smooth sailing. Number 1. Establish a budget. Do not spend more than what you earn as a couple. Live within your means. Set up a budget and put in it everything you need to spend for, including an emergency fund and a Lux fund. Stick to the budget. If you need to buy anything, plan ahead and allot money for it. Number 2. Prioritize basic needs. When budgeting, see to it that you set aside enough money for necessities, food, medicine, school expenses, monthly bills, etc. Lux items should be the last thing on the list to avoid unnecessary expenses. Number 3. Keep your money in the bank. Instead of keeping your money at home or worse, spending it, go open a bank account. It is safer and it lessens the temptation to spend it since the money is out of reach. Better yet, put a portion of it in a time deposit to ensure that your financial well-being is covered for the future. Number 4. Open a joint savings account. Married couples should open a joint savings account so they both have access to the money in case of an emergency. Some couples open 2 accounts, one with the emergency savings and the other with their family savings. Why 2? The former can be withdrawn by either one, the latter needs both signatures for withdrawal. Number 5. Create a Lux fund. You need a flat-screen TV, you want to travel as a couple. Plan for it. Create a Lux fund and put in a portion of your money in there. Only buy the items you want when you already have enough money, not before. This will teach both of you to plan and control your spending. Number 6. Update your financial accounts. After you get married, you and your partner might decide to combine your finances and have joint bank accounts. You might also decide to add one another as authorized users on your credit cards. Even if you choose to maintain separate accounts, you can still update the beneficiary on your accounts. Your checking, savings, retirement, and investment accounts can have beneficiaries listed so that if something happens to you, the money in the accounts will go to your spouse. Number 7. Create an estate plan. No one enjoys talking about one of you dying right after you've gotten married, but it's a necessary discussion. It's important that both of you have an estate plan in place so that if something happens, there's a clear plan for your assets. You may want to consult an attorney to help establish a will or trust, medical directive, and power of attorney. Number 8. Sharing financial responsibilities. In a marriage, it's common for one partner to handle budgeting and bill paying and another to handle all the investments, or for one partner to do all the financial tasks. There are dangers in these lopsided approaches. What happens if one spouse becomes too sick or injured to handle their usual tasks, or even dies suddenly? Because we do so many of our financial tasks online these days, the other spouse may have no idea which accounts exist, what bills need to be paid, or what the passwords are to log into each account. It's better to do financial tasks together at least some of the time or to trade off each month so both spouses can access every account and know how to manage the household's money. A joint approach to finances also makes it harder for one spouse to hide income or overspending from the other. If neither of you is particularly money savvy, it may make sense to consult a financial planner to get on good financial footing from the get-go. Number 9. Invest a portion of your income. Aside from building an emergency fund and saving in a bank, explore other investment options that will make your money grow more. Opt for stocks, mutual funds, or insurance with investment component like FWD Set for Life, which gives you cover while growing your money. Sit down with a financial expert to know more about it. Number 10. Set joint financial goals. Now that you're married, it's time to set some joint financial goals together. While many of the tasks on this list are serious and frankly, a little depressing, this one is actually fun. Setting financial goals together is all about dreaming about and making a plan for your future. Sit down together and do some brainstorming about what you want your life to look like 1, 5, 10, and even 20 years from now. Where do you want to live? Do you want to travel? Buy a home? Start a business? Retire early? Will you have children? Once you have that vision, write down all of the goals you would have to reach to get there. While some of these goals may seem a long way off, now is the time to start preparing your finances for them. The bottom line. On the surface, marriage might seem to be all about love and companionship. On a deeper level, it's much more than an emotional commitment, it's also a financial and legal one. Because of how state and federal laws are written, tying the knot can have significant consequences for your money. It's important to make sure that you and your partner are on the same page about the assets and liabilities that you are bringing into the marriage, and about how you'll handle money as a couple. Thanks for watching, and please click on the subscribe button if you liked this video, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on our next video.